Yo, Big Kids back up in here. It's a lot of people tap dancing about this Carmelo Anthony and this Austin Metcalf situation, saying that Carmelo Anthony was a bad child and he is troublemaker and all of that stuff. A lot of our people are tap dancing. But we got Charleston White. Y'all know anytime there's opportunity to get his name out there, he gonna say the most off-the-wall stuff. And we got Chig Smooth reporting on the story. And I will leave a link in the description. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
YouTube, Chigs.
Check it out, yo.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
So look at Chig Smooth. Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BREAD Fox reporting from the Chigs Universe, and today we are talking about this man, Charleston White. Now, for those of you who may not know who Charleston White is because you're living under a rock, Charleston White is pretty much the shock jockey on the internet who's extremely anti-black and says a lot of polarizing things in an attempt to go.
He's the opportunities. He's the clout chasing of the clout chasers. Like, that's what this is. That's what he boiled down to, because the money blinded him. Y'all.
Garner as much clout as possible. Now, the reason why we're talking about him today is because he actually gave his response to the Austin Metcalf situation. And as always, whenever he says these polarizing things, it went through the roof and it went extremely viral with a lot of people being extremely angry. Now, what did he say that got people so angry? Well, I'm going to let the clip play.
He pull out a knife. They got it, y'all. I know the niggas mad, but the police chief, man, these people just don't charge you with no anything. Now, Fort Worth Police Department, they charged me with 2 ag assaults. Nobody was innocent in this. I was charged with 2 aggravated assaults.
You see how he inserted himself? I know y'all probably can't hear, but what he's saying is how he was charged with such and such and such, trying to make parallels through with his situation and the Austin Metcalf and Anthony. I forgot the dude. I forgot it. Carmelo Anthony, dude. He trying to compare his situation to their situation. I want y'all to see the clout chasiness in him. How he just make his situation into their situation. Man, this ain't screaming for attention. He know the outcome that people, we knew what type of outcome he was gonna get as well. Let's get it.
Now here this boy brought a knife to school. He can't get around it.
You see how he dancing, talking about, hey, they got him. He said the boy brought a knife to school. Hey, they got him.
You can't get around it. You cannot, as a kid, bring a weapon to no school function and use the weapon and say it was self-defense. The police have already came out and said this was a mutual combative. Mutual combative means 2 people agree to a mono. Oh, we got these 4 niggas down again. We got these 4 niggas down again. Guess what? Going mad.
Now, later on, we're going to take a look at Introvert Rockstar. Introvert Rockstar broke down. He got the background story of how these 2 brothers really are. These twin brothers, Austin Metcalf and the other brother, Hunter Metcalf. Austin Metcalf and Hunter Metcalf. One of them is the leader of the football team. And they said that they are known bullies. When he approached Carmelo Anthony, they said, could you move? Carmelo Anthony said, you better not touch me, or you're going to see what happened. Austin taking upon himself to move his book bag. Now, we seen people like this all the time, thinking that everything is theirs. Me as a black man, I've came in contact with people like this, thinking all the damn land is theirs. It runs in their DNA. They think that everything is theirs. He didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to touch him. Now, I'm not making excuses because he could have had some pepper spray like Charleston White be having, or taser or something like that. But you got 2 200-pound guys, twins. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they bully him before. That's what it seemed like. And in the interview, he's switching up everything in his interviews. He's saying he didn't know him. He never seen this guy before. Here it is. There's a picture of both of them in the same picture. Then they say, like, yeah, he's reckless and all of that. And the twins are the only ones posted up, got pictures of them with guns in their hand, saying, I wish a monkey would. Yeah, y'all do y'all research. That's why it really behooves you to do your research before you speak on this situation. But we all know Charleston White is doing this for clout. Check it out.
Same folks, because there's no boundaries. See, I just want to remind everybody, I was the first one to post about it. Y'all didn't care about it. When I posted about it,
you said you hear what he said? He said, I was the first one to post about it. Yeah, I ain't care about it. So now he making it I posted it first. Ain't nobody say nothing about it. It wasn't no outright because he's alleging that he posted about this situation first. So now he's jealous. Somebody else posted about it. Now the world knows about it now. So now he's jealous that somebody else broke the news before him. You know what I'm saying? It's like just catty, immature, me type spirit. You know what I'm saying?
y'all didn't care about it. Once y'all find out it was a weak nigga baby. It was a weak nigga baby who got killed by a white boy who was the fit. Now. But at first it was Lil Ronnie. Just go back. Y'all was crying over the gangster. The best gambler got himself killed, got his daughter killed.
Now he talking about Lil Ronnie. He just jealous. The money blinding him. And Charleston White ain't going to be popping no more. Because if the only way you could get popping, you're not talented, the only way you could get popping is tailgating off a crazy situation like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what he do. Check it out, y'all. We about to fast forward him because I know I can't even hear it like that. I know y'all can't hear it like that, but we about to see what a chick's talking about.
White went on to say, this is what really happened. That violent black male KARMELO was not being bullied. He was just a weak, angry, emasculated black male like most black violent criminals in America. He then even continued his pettiness and hopped into the comment sections of Instagram saying, not when you take weapons to school or school events. Weapons are prohibited by law on school grounds and school activities. It's no different than taking a gun inside a bar when the 50-50 rule/law prohibits the use of weapons where they sell alcohol. This is just what he does though. So I feel as though like the general public as a whole should by now be taking everything he says with a grain of salt.
So this Charleston White said, black children are trained to be uncivilized by their culture and parental guidance. Today's black children are a violent group of overly aggressive, emasculated, neglected, and impulsive children. Their mentality is toward violence, not conflict resolution. I understand why most ethnic groups don't want their children going to school with black children. Bullying is no justification to murder a unarmed person. My heart goes out to his family. I'm deeply saddened by this tragic loss. Justice for Austin and Metcalf. This is Charleston White, what he put his Instagram post.
Why do I say that? Because this is not the first, second, or third time that Charleston White has said such disrespectful things, and it's definitely not going to be the last. Nipsey Hussle passed away. He said some extremely disrespectful things about Nipsey, as well as his kids. Gilly the Kid's son passed away. He showed no moral compass.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Charleston White about to be done because if this the only thing you can hold on to, like you're done. You're done. Because people about to start ignoring him. You know why? Because everybody's gonna be so used to it. Oh, okay, okay. It's about time for Charleston to come out now and say some dumb stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. And then people just gonna get used to it, and it's gonna be. He's gonna be he's gonna be done. He's gonna be done. Hold on, y'all.
with the topic of self-defense and as well as stand your ground. Now, just to break down the whole situation, in essence, there was a track meet that was going on at a Texas high school. Now, during that track meet, one of the competitors from the rivaling school, KARMELO Anthony, yes, I know, what are the chances this guy's name is KARMELO Anthony? Yes.
With a K.
KARMELO Anthony decided he wanted to go and take a seat on the rival side section's tent. Now, apparently this upset some people, and because of this, he was asked to move. Now,
so you got people coming out saying that all different schools go to each other tent. Everybody go to each other tent. This is not foreign that he was under somebody else's tent. That's not something that's far-fetched. And then when you look at the statistics out there, white people, it's like 98% white people out there and like 4% blacks. So it's like, yeah, the twins ran stuff out there. They ran stuff. When they say something, everybody do it. That's what they used to. That's what they used to. So that's the word. The twins, hey, when twins come, everybody step aside. That's the word that's out there. So when people get up here tap dancing, they don't ain't nobody doing their research. They saying, yeah, man, they trying to keep their subs up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep their subs up. They trying to keep they balance going on with their channel. But nah, we gonna speak on that truth. We gonna speak on that truth. It's an unfortunate situation, but people need to speak on what's really going on. Because if these two brothers, these twin brothers got that spirit on them, they need that spirit needs to be purged out of them, because they not the only one walking around with that spirit. Like, oh, I'll run things. This is my, like, yo, this spirit, this is a bad spirit. I've came across that spirit before. I'm sure plenty of people came across that spirit. You know what I'm saying? And, matter of fact, the last video we had reacted to this, we showed an example of that. The dude was like, get the fuck out the way, just talking to you any kind of way. That spirit needs to be purged out of these people, man. Thinking that you own everything. Y'all got all these acres of land, so that with them knowing history too, they like, yeah, they got this bravado, like, yeah, this is ours. We run everything. And that's not the case. Everybody, this ain't back in the day. This ain't the 1700s. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. So yeah, if you got that spirit on you, purge it out. Because as a whole, black people are welcoming, man. As a whole, we be doing this nonsense to each other. But when it come down to y'all, when it come down to white people, we are very, very, very welcoming. Very welcoming. We only do this to each other. Y'all, everybody know this. That's why it's a such thing called black on black crime. You don't hear white on white crime no more. You don't hear Asian on Asian crime. You don't hear Chinese. The most popular one is black on black crime. So no, I don't think KARMELO Anthony was going there for trouble. I believe that there was something brewing. And he was like, man, I hope these twins don't come mess with me, man. Man, please don't let them come mess with me, man. Like they said, they are known bullies. They got in the brother, Hunter Metcalf, he changed his story over and over. Like, he keep changing his story. And every time he get interviewed by the news people, he either holding his head down because he know we see right through his lies. We see through it. But ain't nobody doing the reason. We gonna react to Introvert Rockstar. He breaking, he cooking. He cooked with his. But yeah, let's see what's going on.
Now, this is where things get a little bit complicated. So the person who actually asked KARMELO Anthony to move was Austin Metcalf's twin brother. Now, immediately, KARMELO was resistant, as he should be, in my opinion, because if I'm sitting somewhere, as long as I'm not breaking the law, who the heck are you to tell me to move? I can understand if you express your interest in me moving, that's one thing, but you actually expecting me to move is a completely different thing. So he was resistant to the propositions to move. At that point, allegedly, Austin Metcalf himself went to the aid of his twin brother and decided, hey, to get a little bit more aggressive with KARMELO Anthony. This was admitted by Austin Metcalf's twin brother, who survived the attack. Now, when he got a little bit more aggressive with Carmelo Anthony. Allegedly, Carmelo said, hey, touch me, and you're going to see what's going to happen. Now,
I want to ask y'all something, right? Since, slavery is over, right? Slavery is over, right? Now, we already know about the guys in the white hoodies, rode on horses and burned crosses and all of that stuff. I want to ask y'all something about the guys in the white hoodies. We know the hoodies that with the cone head shape. What y'all think happened to all those suits? All those hoodies. What y'all think happened to all them suits? You think they all just like thrown in the trash? Honestly, like what do you think happened to them? You think they thrown in the trash? You think they just tossed them to the side? No. They're sitting in people's basements and they're being shown off as memorabilia. You know, the grandfather's grandfather pull their grandson over, pull their grandson to the side. Hey, this is where you come from. This is your lineage. Hey, granddad, what's that? What is that, granddad? This is your lineage. This is your heritage. This is your lineage right here. Oh, yeah, those costumes still exist. Them joints still exist. And who you think made them? The wives. Yeah, they sold them together. They still in the basement along with some other things. Fingers and all that. Ropes, toes, ears. Yeah. They don't just throw that stuff away. That's memorabilia. There was a guy on TikTok, his grandfather, he was the famous, who was that famous? The Ripper. Was it Jack the Ripper? I think it was Jack the Ripper. Well, his grandson came out on TikTok. He was like, yo, Jack the Ripper. I believe it was Jack the Ripper. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Like, yo, this is my grandfather. He came out on TikTok like, yo, everything adds up. All the T's crossed, all the I's is dotted. This is my grandpops. Telling y'all, man, this stuff it's in their veins, man. It's evil. It's the evil. It's the evil that's in them. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, check it out.
Now, in any sense of the matter, whenever somebody says something like that, in my opinion, the best thing you can do is de-escalate the situation from there. Escalating the situation from that point, you're asking for a recipe to disaster. And that's actually what ensued.
He should have had some pepper spray or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have just took his life like that and just threw away his own life. Nah, I don't think that should have went down like that. I believe, you know, if he was feeling like he was bullied or whatever, or, you know, they used to showing off on him, like, yo, for you to be like, yo, all right, touch me, see what happened. You're not just going to do that to somebody you don't know. You got two popular brothers. Everybody know these twins. Everybody know them. Whatever they say, go. This is what happened. Whatever they say, go. Everybody know them. So when they coming along, everybody's like, they're a little spooked. Like, oh, there's Austin. There's Austin, you guys. There's Hunter. There's Hunter and Austin. There's Hunter and Austin right there. Oh, boy, like, man, look, I play football too. Like, kid, just don't touch me, bro. Should he have had some pepper spray or a taser or something like that? Yeah, like, you shouldn't have just went out like that. You shouldn't have went out like that. Took his life and your life taken. You shouldn't have did that like that. You should have found something else. But, you know, I can't tell nobody how to be scary, how to be scared, you know, how to think. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I don't want to hear no more about Charleston White. We already updated on the story for real.
Trayvon Martin, based on these standards.
If you're not, just go back, look it up, all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't want to hear from Charleston White. He corny. There's too many tap dancers out here. They not being honest. Most people is being disingenuous about this situation. They want to sit up here, ignore our pain, ignore everything we go through, and then just try to turn our situation to theirs. We need to be outraged. We need to be no, you don't. Y'all getting a fair trial. Y'all getting a fair shot. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.